Hi everyone, it's me, Kelly. Thank you for joining me tonight on the last night of Squaretober, which was my own personal art challenge that I tailored for my own needs this year. I used a 4x4-inch piece of watercolor paper, made a small piece of art on it, and uploaded the video every day in October. Tonight, I just want to chill out a little bit, slow it down, put on some music, and chat with you. And first of all, I really want to thank you for participating, and I came here to support you guys while I was doing my challenge, and I feel like you guys supported me. Some of you commented on each and every video that I did. Marlene, I'm talking to you. But even if you didn't do it every time, a lot of you did it frequently. And I just want to say thank you to Marlene, Charla, Abracadabra Fox, Unca Noodles, Benta, Andrew, BB, Anna, Nella, Julie, Devin, Pineapple Moon, Hyde, Strength Sisters, I know that's you, Mariana, Jill, Karen, Wanda, Tammy, Steph C, Diva D, MRB552U, Stacy, Snaebaity, Nancy, and Susie's Tube. If I missed anybody, I am so sorry. I went through and tried to make sure I got everybody, but mostly I just want to say thank you so much. It meant a lot to me to have you guys with me throughout this. Well, today was a pretty eventful day for me because not only was this the last day of Squaretober, but I've been so preoccupied with this challenge, and there have just been birthdays and other things going on, and I realized last night at about 11:50 at night that today was the last day I had to register our cars at the DMV. And about 2 weeks ago, I was going to send it in via internet, and I would have had the stickers and everything. But no, I had to get up at 6:30 this morning and go down to the DMV because I didn't want to have to stand in line all day. And as you can tell, my voice is getting a little ragged. I'm glad this is the end of it, but I'm also sad to see it go because it's been such a journey. But anyway, yeah, so I had to do that, and I didn't get time to paint the sugar skull. I'm still going to do it, and I'm still going to videotape it. I may not upload that though, because that's going to require some skills I don't have any practice with yet. Videotaping me doing something like that, I don't want it just to be overhead. And anyway, I'm kind of getting this under the wire here. It is now 11:06 by my time. And this is due by midnight. I don't know what happens. Do I turn into a pumpkin? Or I don't turn into a pumpkin. I don't know. Maybe my YouTube channel turns into a pumpkin. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have very much time to finish this. And I'm not trying to be rushy, but I don't know. There's something about the distraction of having people ring your doorbell and asking for candy that makes it a little difficult to do a voiceover. Actually, my husband and my sons gave out the candy tonight, but it's still distracting, But oh, what a month. October is always just a very hectic month for me personally. Like I said, we have a lot of birthdays. There are deadlines. It's just weird deadlines. that seemed to happen in October. And I'm tired. I don't know if you guys are tired from doing these, but it's okay. I'm very excited about the results. So why don't we talk about art challenges in general? I would love if you would share in the comments your experiences, either from this year or previous years, or things you want to do in the future. And right now I'll share what I got out of the art challenges that I did in the past and this one. The first time I participated in an art challenge was 2019 Inktober, and I did every single prompt, and I said never again when I was done. I said I would never do another art challenge like that. And I think I really burned myself out a little bit, but I also really enjoyed it. And I discovered a lot of artists on YouTube and on Instagram through that challenge. But I have to say, it kind of directed me away from watercolor, which was what I was really getting into at the moment. And I was just starting to really feel like I was getting good at it. And I got sidetracked into ink, pen and ink. And I enjoy it. I love pen and ink. But I also really love color. And something I hadn't done during that time at all was any pencil, any graphite. So I don't know, it was just kind of grueling. I had a hard time interpreting what basically my ambition was far ahead of my skills at that time. And so it was a little frustrating. And I think that's why I said I was never going to do it again. And fast forward to this year, my husband really encouraged me to do a challenge. And I looked at the Inktober prompts and some of the other prompts, and I thought, I just really don't want to do prompts. So on the morning of October 1st, I decided that I would upload a video every day in October, and that was going to be my challenge. So I had to think of a way to do some project I could do quickly and still have it be, reasonably, compelling to watch. So I decided small art, 4x4-inch piece of watercolor paper, hot press for the most part, so I could use any of my favorite media. And I even used a Sharpie on it, and it didn't even go through the back of the paper, which just blew me away. That was one thing I learned. I think you can even use alcohol markers. Besides the Sharpie, I haven't tested that out though. But getting back to it, it had to be something, I had to be able to do something reasonably quickly and be able to edit the video and upload it every day, because I did this drawing today on the 31st. I did yesterday's drawing on the 30th, and so on. There was one day, and I can't remember which day it was, I took a day off from uploading. So basically, I uploaded a video 30 times this month. And I'm not gonna delude myself that these were amazing cinematography masterpieces, because they weren't. But the objective was to get over the fear of doing it. Oh my gosh, how much does fear hold us back? The fear of being rejected or judged or putting something out there that isn't as good as everybody else's. Well, this certainly cured me of that. And I did learn how to edit pretty quickly. I think I've got a workflow down. And I discovered some other YouTubers during this challenge because, gosh, if you're going to do art for half the day, you have to be listening to podcasts and stuff. So I discovered the Slooniverse and Just Carp and oh gosh, Lucid Pixels. I think that's Adam Duff and Kelsey Rodriguez. And I don't know any of these people, you guys. I'm not trying to drop names like I know these people because I don't. But I just discovered their channels and started listening to them more. I mean, I knew of them, but I got a lot of motivation from these people. And it's just amazing what the art community can do to help each other out. And I think that this challenge has shown me that artistically, I can think on the fly a little bit. I can be a little more spontaneous, fly by the seat of my pants a little bit more, and kind of in a challenge like the one I designed for myself here, I really just had to let go of perfectionism. And, you know, some days the art wasn't, let's say it wasn't stellar, but hey, I did it and the assignment was completed, and good enough is better than not done at all. I firmly believe that. So that's what I learned. I was listening today to a video from Lucid Pixels, and it was very interesting about how he keeps his workflow. And I want to share this with you, and I'll put this video in the description because I think it's wonderful. It's really very common sense. But he uses music to help himself stay in the zone. And he keeps everything very organized so that when he's ready to go, he doesn't have to think about anything. He just goes, sits down, and starts working. And he plans out what he's going to listen to. He's got it all planned out. So I thought that was brilliant. And I'm definitely going to try that. He also plans everything. I'm not very good at that. I'm also not very good at working in a pristine environment. I think I talked about that. But I could certainly make it better than it is. And anyway, so I'm going to do that. And I also learned that you don't have to have a huge YouTube community to have a really good one. And I feel like this is a pretty good group. I'm sure that there's a lot of other stuff that I've learned, you guys. But I am pretty tired, and it's been a day. It's been a week. We're gonna go get some. We've had dental work. We've had all kinds of stuff, weird stuff pop up. And I have an art journaling class that I signed up like a month before I decided to do this challenge. So there's nothing like just piling weird stuff on top of weird stuff that I don't do all the time. But it showed me that I can do that. And I hope that that shows you guys that you can probably do more than you think you can. That's pretty powerful to realize that whatever you're afraid that you can't do, you can probably do at least a lot of it. I've learned that I can work with a lot of distractions if I use my earbuds or put on headphones. I've learned that my family is extremely supportive, and my husband really wants me to succeed at this, apparently, because he's been right there with me. And that's powerful to have a spouse that wants you to succeed. I'm really, really, really lucky. I got a good one. So I hope you guys have learned a lot on whatever art challenges or whatever art you've done recently. It's such an exciting time to venture out into anything creative because there are so many tools at our disposal and so many ways to build a community or become part of a community. There's never been a time like this for artists. I mean, there have always been gatekeepers and people you had to get in with the right people just to get a show, get your art noticed. And so we really do live in a marvelous time for that. And regardless of what's going on in the rest of the world and so many other things we can't control, we do have this, and it's a pretty powerful, exciting, and wonderful time to be a creative person. Well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this journey. I have really enjoyed it and stretched and grown throughout it. And now it's over. But every ending is a new beginning. And I'm going to take a week off, recuperate, clean my house, do some laundry. You don't want to see my bedroom floor. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me this whole entire time. I treasure you very much. Thank you. Have a great night, and I'll see you in about a week. Take care. Good night.